Morning guys, so we are leaving our harvest host this morning and we are going to the next spot, which we haven't fully figured out yet, so I guess we'll just wing it today. But before we go, I want to take you guys inside this cute little cabin that they have for their store, and we need more honey sticks because we pretty much ate them all last night. So here we go.
We just got finished at Best Buy, grabbed a few odds and ends. Now we're here at Walmart. We're gonna go grab some groceries. Then we're gonna head to the laundromat and then do some laundry there.
So my timer just went off for the dryer, so let's go see if they're clean. All good to go. Those dryers are huge. That's awesome. So I'll put a link, or I'll make it pop up on the screen what the address of this place is. So if you guys are in Florida looking for a good place to do laundry, this one's 24 hours. The wash took $4.50 and the dry was $1.25. But the dry goes by like 25-cent increments. So I did 30 minutes for $1.25. You could do more or less depending upon what you're drying or how much you have. But overall, pretty impressed. So we have all the chores done and now we're gonna get the dogs some exercise. There is a dog park about 3 minutes from where we got our laundry done on 17th Street. So we're gonna go check that out now. So yesterday we went down to Naples again. We left some stuff, well, I left some stuff at my aunt's house, so we went and grabbed that from her. Yesterday night we went and found another Harvest Toast here in Sarasota. It was okay. The reviews made it sound a lot better than it actually was, but overall it was a safe place to sleep. It was completely fenced in, and we went on a pretty good walk around the neighborhood, so not too bad. Now we are leaving Sarasota and we are headed to Alabama. Alright, so we're not in Alabama yet. Well, technically we are, but we didn't stay in Alabama last night. We stayed in Florida. So there was a tornado west and north of us, and so we ended up not going to the place that we were originally going to. It stormed super bad, and it was super windy and rainy, and so we were like, rather than going into a worse storm, let's just stay where we are. So we just stayed at a rest stop, but now we're at a place that I've always wanted to go to. Where are we at, babe?
We are at one of the most famous rest stops or gas stations in the South. Anyone have any clues? We're at Buc-ee's.
We just came out of Buc-ee's and I think we bought way too much stuff, but let's go over what we got. So we got some very obvious beaver nuggets. Heidi, you can testify to this, that every time you go to Buc-ee's, you gotta get some beaver nuggets. We got some candied cashews and pecans, because I couldn't decide. Milk chocolate covered beaver nuggets. We got some fudge. Vinny got the chocolate nut caramel, and I got the dark chocolate sea salt. And then what we're gonna eat right away, banana pudding and a couple brisket tacos. And then of course Vinny got coffee and I got an iced coffee. But they have so many different syrups, and like they had Ghirardelli caramel, so you know I put that thing in my iced coffee. it's really good. But I think let's dig in, should we?
Yeah. And there's also a lot of other things that we'd like to try, but since we came in the morning, we didn't get to try like the brisket or the pulled pork sandwiches, which I want to try. Also, they have where you can buy jerky by the pound, but we're gonna be visiting a Buc-ee's probably in Texas when we go through there, so we'll definitely pick up what we missed there and do this all over again.
Okay, so we're gonna try the banana pudding first. Get a little bit of vanilla wafer, a little bit of whipped cream. Oh my god. That's so good. Mm-hmm. That's really good. Let me try.
Alright, I think I got a little bit of everything. Yeah, that's tasty. I like it. I like bananas a lot. Brisket egg taco, and I got a little green chili sauce here to go with it. Man, it smells delicious though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do one bite without, one bite with. Oh man. That's good.
Is that pretty good?
That's really good.
Max, back up, buddy. That's not for you.
Oh yeah. These are good breakfasts. Mm-hmm.
So are you saying every time we go to a Buc-ee's now we have to stop?
If we're close, yeah. Right. This is perfect. I thought we were gonna have to wait till Texas, but we're just inside Alabama right now and hit the first one we saw, and it's worth it. Definitely, if you're ever near a Buc-ee's, 100% stop and check it out.
That's really good brisket. I know, Eddie. You want some? Just a little bit, okay? Max approves. Henley, how about you, babe? They're licking my fingers. I think it's good.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
All right, so we decided to go back in. We decided to try to use the bathroom before we take off on our little 4-hour drive here. And they had pulled pork sandwiches ready. Couldn't resist. So we bought one. We're gonna share it because we've ate so much. I feel like we've ate so much already. But I was like, they were just making them fresh right there and it smelled too good to pass up.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. My meat's got a lot of good flavor. That's really tasty.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is. I like a little bit more barbecue sauce, but I love barbecue sauce. But other than that, the meat's really tender. It's soft. The flavor is really good. Yeah, I definitely like it.
Mm-hmm. Can we just acknowledge how big Vinny's bites are? Look at that.
That's not even that big.
It's massive.
I'm an adult.
Mine looks like a small child. That's really good. It's really juicy, really flavorful. I see why it's such a hype, like, for gas station food. I mean, if you can even consider Buc-ee's a gas station at this point. That is so good. We're definitely stopping it more. Pulling out of Buc-ee's now. So we talked to the gal at the register, and apparently this is one of the highest grossing Buc-ee's out there, which doesn't surprise me. They were packed inside, so it might just be one of those places that like it intersects Interstate 10 at just the right time that everybody comes to this one. But it was a beach express. We don't really know the difference between them yet, but there were swimsuits and towels and things like that, so maybe that's specific just to this Buc-ee's. I guess we'll find out when we go to the next one, but either way, we are stopping at them all the time now.
That is soft, yeah.
That is. But like, this isn't terrible. Granted, we don't weigh near as much as the van does.
This is like, if we start going,
we have to keep
you
going.
don't stop. You just... Let's go see what's around the corner, maybe. I might stay here. And then see if we can make it to here. What to do? Through that, which looks really soft and wet.
How was it?
Well, right here is where I felt like I was like, oh, I was gonna make it. That's the only part I was like, uh-oh. And then just kept going.
It worked out.
Yeah. Oh, we made it, but I don't think we should go back that way.
I don't think so either.
Oh, hopefully we can get out. All right, so our GPS is showing that there's a road right over here to the right. Like, here, get this. It's saying there's a road right there. And that's the road it wants me to take. Yeah.
And then that sign
Close to vehicles.
says close to vehicles. So, man, Google has taken us on a trip today.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We got through, man. Like, that was a big puddle splash.
I hope that's on camera.
My heart is pounding. My heart is pounding. I'm so scared we're gonna get stuck out here. We're literally out in the middle of nowhere. Like, I barely have a bar right now for service. All right. Hold on.
Okay. I have never clenched a vehicle so hard in my entire life. Just like, there's just so much more at stake when the vehicle is your home. That was cold. That was a lizard. We're okay. That was a lizard. He just sent it though. Plus side, none of the gates are locked, but I don't think we were meant to go down that road.
Oop.
That's the one thing you always do. If you open a gate, you shut it behind you.
So right over here is where we started. Like, this is where we thought about camping, but there's so much water and I think all the bugs are gonna come out. So, and then we just took all that road that you just seen and it just pretty much brought us right back to where we are. So just a big loop, nothing too crazy, but it was an adventure.
So that was crazy. That was not crazy. That was crazy. I don't know though where we're gonna sleep tonight if we don't sleep here, but I don't feel comfortable letting the dogs out. And we're not even gonna be able to enjoy it because there's so much stagnant water.
Yeah, I think we need to find somewhere. Go let the dogs run somewhere or something. I think it'll be better. So.
Yeah, there's like so many little bugs floating in this water over here.
Yeah. All right, let's go get some service and we're gonna go find a spot. One thing we did before we came into the National Forest was make sure we had our tank full of gas. And I'm so glad we did because we don't know what would have happened. Granted, we didn't use really any of our gas, but just in case we would have got stuck or whatever, it's always nice to have that reassurance that you have a full tank of gas.
And also, when we go places like this, I always try to let my parents know where we are, just so somebody knows where we were last. Because right now, had we gotten stuck, like we have our house with us, we would have been fine. We could have camped out and just hung out in that spot for a while before we would have had to worry about anything. But no one would have known where we were unless we told them. So as soon as we got to that spot where I was like, okay, we're kind of getting to a place where we aren't gonna have service, I texted my mom and I was like, okay, this is where we are. Just so you know, we're probably gonna lose service. But it's always smart to have that as a backup plan.
Alright guys, so we just pulled into our spot for the night. We're at a Bass Pro Shops, just outside of Jackson, Mississippi. We're gonna camp here for the night, then in the morning we're gonna head to Arkansas and check out the national park there. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe and follow us along. We post videos every Friday, and we'll see you then.